Put your visual planning skills to the test as you swap, slide, and twist your tiles in a race to unscramble your picture the fastest and reveal the beautiful photos of some of America's most iconic national parks.
Welcome back to Kids Planning. I'm Peyton, and this is Jared. And today we're going to teach you how to play PicTwist National Parks Edition from the app. We'll help sponsor this video.
In PicTwist, players use their action cards to descramble their pictures over multiple rounds, and whoever gets their picture descrambled the fastest wins.
The game includes photo reference sheets, photo tiles, action cards, a sand timer, and photo frames.
To set up the game, give each player a reference photo and the 9 matching tiles, a frame, and a set of 10 action cards. Each set of action cards have a different colored back, but all of the sets are the same.
We're only using one photo for this tutorial, but in an actual game, everyone would have their own photo.
Next, scramble the photo tiles. You can move them, rotate them, shuffle them, put them wherever you want. You just can't flip them over because then they would be showing part of the wrong picture.
And you have to keep them in a 3x3 square. Once you're done scrambling, put your reference sheet on top and swap the photo with the player next to you.
Then you're going to put your frame next to your photo and lay out your action cards so you can see them all. Then when everyone is ready, you're all going to uncover your photo and start using your action cards to unscramble it.
Your frame is the same size as your photo, and you'll use the action cards by putting them in the frame in the same place as the tile you want to affect, using the same 3x3 grid layout as puzzle tiles. So this card affects this tile, and this card affects this tile. You don't have to place all of the cards or fill the frame. You only have to place the cards that you want to.
And remember, you're going to be descrambling your picture over multiple rounds, so you don't have to get it all the way back to normal on your first try. And you're only placing action cards. You don't move any of your tiles until the end of the round.
There are 3 types of action cards. Green cards rotate, blue cards move, and red cards are one-time use special abilities.
This green tile rotates 90 degrees left, this one rotates 90 degrees right, and this one rotates 180 degrees. This blue tile swaps the tile with the one next to it, this one swaps with the tile diagonal to it, and this one swaps tiles on opposite corners. This one swaps tiles on opposite edges, and this one moves a tile to the other end of the row or column, and the other 2 tiles next to it slide over, like this. This red card lets you swap any 2 tiles without rotating them, and this one lets you move and rotate one tile anywhere you want, but you don't get to rotate the tile you swap it with. So if I put this red card here, I can move and rotate this tile, but I can't rotate this one.
You can only use 1 red card per round, and once you use that red card, you can't use it anymore during the game.
When you're using the blue cards, you need to pay really close attention to the solid and dotted squares. The solid square is the tile the action starts on, and you have to execute the actions exactly like the card says. So if I have this card like this, I can only swap these 2. I can't swap these 2. And if I put it here, I can't do anything because it's telling me to move a card outside of the frame.
The first person to get all their action cards where they want puts their reference sheet on top of their tiles and then flips the timer.
Everyone else has 30 seconds to finish adding their action cards. If you flip the timer, you can't do anything else during this time. When the timer runs out, it's time to see how everyone did. Starting with the player who flipped the timer, players will execute their action cards. Cards are activated in order, starting at the top left and going left to right, top to bottom. So we activate this card first, and that swaps these 2 tiles. You have to perform each action exactly as the card shows, even if you made a mistake with how you placed the card. That's part of the game, and it's really easy to do. You have to think about the order in which the cards are going to be executed when you're placing them. So I wanted to use this card to rotate this tile here, but this card is executed first, which swaps both of these. So then I end up rotating the wrong tile.
And you're never allowed to not do what a card says, even if it messes you up. You have to do exactly what the card says.
As soon as you're finished with your actions, put the photo back on top, then the next player does all of their action cards. Once everyone has finished their actions, check to see if anybody completed their picture. If not, take back all of your action cards except for any red ones you've used and start the next round placing action cards to continue unscrambling your picture.
The first person to finish their picture wins!
If multiple people do it in the same round, there are 3 tiebreakers that you check in order. 1, whoever has the most red cards still left. 2, whoever used the fewest action cards in the last round. And finally 3, whoever flipped the sand timer in the last round. If there's still a tie after all 3 of those, then you just have to share the victory.
And that's PicTwist. If you have any questions, or if you have a game you want us to teach, leave us a comment. Thanks for watching.
And be sure to subscribe right here
And watch some of our other videos over here.
See you later.
Bye!